There are still some 88-cent tomatoes. However, look at the others. Hunt's is $1.50 for a can, $1.06 for Walmart's stewed tomatoes. Guys, I don't know about gouging, but I do know that we have to worry about, I think most of the problem is when you have a 45 trillion deficit and you have heavy-duty inflation just from that. Yeah, I'm sure there's some gouging, but not that much that would make a difference to any of us, to be honest with you. This is one of the most expensive brands, and it is half the size, almost half the size as the other cans. So, and it's $1.50. So I think what is that called? Deflation, where they lower the price. Now these are $2.52. Most of these, now they do last up to 2 years. However, most of them aren't that good. I didn't think so myself, but it is something to put in the pantry just in case of emergency. Put it over rice, make several meals, whatever you want to do with it. I'm just showing you the different kinds that they have, and they can sit on the shelf for a couple of years. So, I don't know if you want to put it in your pantry or not. It's up to you. But again, I found these exact things for $1.39 at Grocery Outlet, and these are $2.52. Pretty expensive. I never buy these, but this is one of the best deals, is mac and cheese, and it's 64 cents. And it is great value. So usually I ended up buying great value simply because it's so much cheaper than the brands. And the brands keep raising their prices because they're not selling that much. And these are just, 92 cents for a little can of jalapenos. Beans are still, I think they're 88 cents still. $2.38 for a small, half the size of everything. I think it's a 7 ounce, 6 ounce. $2.38. Now here's another brand that's full size, 98 cents. The prices are all over the place. Here's $2.44 for one can. And, the cookies, I don't even buy those. $27, almost $30 to wash your clothes. Look at this. When was the last time you saw this kind of prices? Again, the inflation, they don't even get it. Nobody gets it. Here's $20. Here's $20. I mean, they're all up there. If you want to clean your clothes, you better, I'm going to get that scrub board out. This is carried at Grocery Outlet for $1.39. This is $8.38. Can you believe these prices? You've all seen the prices. I could go on and on and on. Thank goodness for Grocery Outlet. I couldn't believe the price of bleach. Could not. I do use some, not that much, but $9. My hair is going everywhere. $9 for a gallon. That's outrageous. When I can turn around and get it for either $1.39 or $1.89. I just looked at them yesterday. Now it's not a name brand, but it was $1, less than $2, which I'm going to get a gallon. But you all know what I'm talking about. You all see it. Everybody's talking about inflation. I don't know what more I can say, to be honest with you. This is just unbelievable. I don't remember this being this way in the 70s or the 80s when we had inflation and recession then. It could have been. I just don't remember the prices at the grocery store because mainly I grew most of my food and we bought directly from a farmer for our meat. So we would buy half a cow a year, and we would pay for it, and we would buy everything from this farmer, and it would be packaged meat with, you remember the white wrapping paper with the name of what it was. We would get chicken, pork, and beef for a whole year, and that was it. And we'd put it in the freezer, and we'd pull it out as we did it. So I rarely went to the grocery store, and I wished I was still doing the same thing. I don't know how much the farmers would charge you nowadays, but I'd rather support the farmers than the grocery stores at this point. And if I can buy directly, I would love to. And there is some, I'm looking into it. There are some places where they buy directly from the farmers. it's still out there, so I need to look at their sites and give you more information on it. If you have the money, most of us don't have $400 or $500 or $600 to pay for a year, but I would set aside so much for meat every month, and then we would have the money to pay for our yearly meat. It just wasn't something I constantly went to the grocery store, and now I'm always going to the grocery store, and I don't know what happened. Just kind of lost it. I think when we be checking into the farmers' sites for you and checking out those prices, they delivered it right to the door. It was great, but I have to see if I think it's still happening. I just have to check it out. So thanks for watching and listening and sharing, and I'll see you next time.